The courtroom was silent when the judge pressed play. Her voice filled the room. Light, casual, cruel. The kid's so easy. A pause. Laughter. If I cry, he'll say whatever I want. My son sat 2 seats away from me, 18 years old. Shoulders stiff, eyes fixed on the wooden table like it might swallow him whole. He didn't know I was the one who had submitted the recording. He thought I was still the villain in her story. I didn't look at her when the audio continued. I just need him to say his father was violent. That's it. After that, the house is mine. The judge lowered his glasses. Her attorney stopped breathing, and she turned slowly toward me. For the first time in months, she realized I had stopped reacting, that I had stopped defending myself, that I had stopped chasing, because I was building something instead. It didn't start in court. It started with dishes. If you want to join Thanksgiving, come wash the dishes, she shouted over the phone. My daughter-in-law, 32, calculated smile, permanent victim. I replied with one word. Enjoy. She hung up. The next morning, my son called. His voice was rehearsed. Dad, you've changed. You've been aggressive. Mom said you pushed her. Mom. He had started calling her that after the wedding. I closed my eyes. Aggressive? I hadn't raised my voice in years, but something in his tone wasn't accusation. It was fear. The divorce had already been filed. She claimed emotional abuse, financial manipulation, threats. None of it true. But she had tears, and I had silence. Then I found the bank statements. Small withdrawals, hotel charges, 8 months' worth. Always during therapy sessions. And the messages. Deleted, but not deleted enough. A name repeated. A man from her gym. Suddenly, the narrative made sense. She wasn't escaping me. She was financing an exit. And she needed the house. She needed my son's testimony. Perjury. I didn't confront her. I began observing. I hired a forensic accountant, quietly. I contacted a private investigator, more quietly. I started spending less time arguing and more time documenting. My son avoided eye contact when we met for coffee. He spoke like he was reading from a script. She's scared of you. I stirred my drink. Of what? He hesitated. Your temper. I have never hit anyone, but she had learned something about the system. Tears are louder than facts. I requested phone metadata through legal channels. Dates aligned perfectly. The nights she claimed I was intimidating her, she was in a hotel 40 minutes away. With him. Then came the recording. Not from a spy device, from arrogance. She had sent a voice note to her lover, complaining. The investigator retrieved it from a cloud backup she forgot to secure. The kid's so easy. I listened to it alone, twice, 3 times. There was no anger in me, only confirmation. Then I did something she never anticipated. I stopped fighting the divorce. I let her believe she was winning. I moved assets legally, liquidated properties, transferred ownerships that were solely mine. And I purchased something she would never touch, a villa in Switzerland. Quiet, isolated, untouchable. I posted one photo, just one. Snow against glass walls, wine on a marble counter, caption, new beginnings. My phone rang 71 times that night. I didn't answer. Court day. She wore white. Always the innocent. Her lawyer presented my son as a key witness. He walked to the stand like a soldier being deployed into a war he didn't understand. He looked at me once. I didn't blink. He began speaking. Rehearsed. Careful. Describing incidents that never happened. My chest didn't tighten. It cooled. When it was my turn, I didn't argue. I submitted evidence. Financial timelines. Hotel records. And finally, the recording. The judge listened. No one interrupted. When her voice filled the room, something shifted. My son's face drained of color. She manipulated you, I said softly, not to her, but to him. Her composure cracked first. That was taken out of context. The judge raised his hand. Silence. For the first time, she wasn't controlling the narrative. She was inside it, exposed. Outside the courthouse, she approached me. No tears now, only panic. You set me up. No, I replied. You recorded yourself. Her breathing was uneven. The villa? The assets. You moved everything. Legally. You left me with nothing. I adjusted my coat. You tried to leave me with less. My son stood behind her, shattered. I didn't raise my voice. I would have given you a dignified separation. She looked away. But you wanted humiliation. I stepped closer, just enough for her to feel the finality. You underestimated patience. I walked past her. No dramatic exit, just absence. That hurts more. The villa in Switzerland is quiet. Snow absorbs sound. Regret does not. My son called 2 weeks later. He apologized. Not fully, but enough to show he understood. I didn't ask him to choose. Truth had already done that. She lost the house. The settlement shifted. Her affair partner disappeared once the finances did. Strange how loyalty works when money evaporates. I sit by the glass windows now. Wine in hand. Phone silent. There is no joy in this victory. Only equilibrium. She tried to weaponize my child. She tried to script my destruction. Instead, she narrated her own. I don't hate her. Hate requires attachment, and I have none left. I didn't crush her. I removed myself. And without someone to manipulate, she collapsed on her own.